I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Do 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 do. Pokemon are the best, and I love Pikachu. Pokemon. I'm happy 'cause I've got ice cream. You're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Okay. I'm just doing some tweeting, twitching, twittering. Right. Hello. Hello, my one watcher. I'm about to play some games, but I'm not sure what. But I've got an ice lolly, and that's all that matters. Right. Commander Keen's really sucked. Well, I thought they sucked when I was a wee laddie. But who knows? Maybe I'll try something else. There was a game where you used to play an ant and you used to push over dominoes. That's the game I want to play. I can't remember what it's called right now. Maybe it was called Push Over. Push Over. That's what I want. A trainer. I'm going to push escape though. See, I don't want a trainer. International Network of Crackers Trainers Division. No. Guess I don't have a choice. Running the trainer. Captain Diomedes. Greetings, this is I, John, the Left 4 Dead 2 Pro. Hello. Welcome. I'm trying to actually play Pushover. No. One last go. And if it doesn't work, I'll try something else. How's it going, John? Are you enjoying the heat? The massive heat wave we're having? Nah. No pushover today. Pizza Tycoon. I never tried Pizza Tycoon. Scion Chess. Just warming up, by the way, guys. I mean, it's not all just going to be me looking through this list of games. I do hope to play one at some point, but I want to sort of, you know, make sure we don't choose too many lemons like we did last time. So John says, nothing to enjoy here. University finals are on the horizon. Oh dear. Well, that's no good, is it? Rick Davis, World Cup soccer. Well, I'm pretty lucky, I guess, here because it's quite cool in the back office. I mean, it tends to be a little chilly in the winter, but it doesn't really get too hot here in the summer, so I'm pretty good. Watcher75, holla to you too, or hola. By the way, YouTube's telling me that the video rate is a bit too slow, apparently. Not much I can do about that. I think it's because I'm not playing anything yet. I'm still looking. I mean, let's just try something, just to get something going. Here's Robo Maze 2. Never tried Robo Maze. Don't know what Robo Maze 2 is. Oh, it's shareware. Woohoo! So how's it been going, Watcher? Have you been eating a lot of lollipops? I know I have. That sound. Okay. I just dropped ice cream on my desk. Hang on. Is this a bit like Impossible Mission? You gotta love those EGA graphics. He seemed to sort of continue to walk. I don't know if... See how he just keeps walking? Ah! So, John's asking if I have a VR headset, and if so, what is it? I do. It's an Oculus Rift. I feel this game's almost too crap, which is saying something for the sort of games I play. Yes, did it. Ah! It really is as bad as it looks, by the way. You can see a key up there. Yes. Now we're cooking. Hey Edwin, how are you doing? Have you been melting in the heat too, Edwin? Like everybody else? Or are you cool as a cucumber? Right, I think we've given this game a long enough chance. Oh, you're cool. What's the game? The game was called Robo Maze 2, The Lobby. And there's a Robo Maze 3, and I presume a Robo Maze 1, but I don't have that one. But it does suck. It sucks a lot. Sango Fighter. Look, this one's got a picture of a CD. Let's have a look, see what happens when you have a picture of a CD on these DOSBox things. Does that mean it's a CD game? This one's a bit young for us, isn't it? 1993. Okay, so it's got mouse control there. Very quick mouse control. I'm going to turn the sound down for you because I'm pretty sure it must be melting your ears because it's really melting mine. I've got my speakers turned right down. That should be a bit better. There we go. Alright, let's give this a go. This looks kind of cool, really cool. Look at these graphics. So, how about a first Death Race game? It was so old it ran without a microprocessor. What does that mean? Do you mean it ran without a GPU? This is a rare PC fighting game. Look at this. So far, so bad. I can't even figure out the keys. That's down. Oh, is it WASD? Wow, a WASD game from 1993, believe it or not. I'm getting pummeled. Now, the reason... let's try this first Death Race game that allegedly ran without a microprocessor, which I think it means GPU. I was at CEX today, and we picked up a couple of games. We picked up an Adventure Time game for the Wii U, which was kind of a bit weak sauce, but the kids like it. But they really went mental over Pokken. Was it called Pokken Tournament or something like that? It's like a Pokemon beat 'em up game, and it's kind of insane. So it's one of the first arcade games. It had no CPU. Everything was without a microprocessor and sounds were analog. Okay. So I'm not sure I've got that game. I might have seen one when I went to that arcade in Russia. I don't know if you saw that YouTube video, but there was an arcade place I went to in Russia. And they definitely had a driving game. And it may well have been like the sort of TV games based on, you know, your logic chips. A bit like Pong. But that was pretty good. So yeah, maybe you don't need to have a CPU to run it or a microprocessor. Oh, I'm pretty sure though I don't have it. I mean, look. Oh, this is a Westwood Studios game, Lands of Lore. Should we see? That should be good, shouldn't it? I mean, the problem is we go through these games, we see them and go, oh yeah, that was awesome. And then as soon as we click on them, it's like, oh, this is pretty lame, isn't it? We've just set our expectations appropriately. Start off disappointed. Ooh. Okay, first things first. Mouse is actually working really good. And we all know that's a big thing. Start a new game. Yes, please. I'm not hearing any sound though. Oh yeah, no, there is some music there. It's just real quiet like. Hey, Bazaar! I'm going to go as Gul Dukat. So, Bazaar, we're trying this game. I can't remember what it's called. I literally just clicked it. I think it was Lands of Lore. And instantly forgot it. There we go. Lands of Lore. The Throne of Chaos. And it was really weird. Today I went out, took the kids to CES. CEX rather. CES would have been expensive, wouldn't it, take them to that? And as I was driving back in the car, it was really weird. There's a place in Oxford called Headington, which is where all the you know, university lot go. And I was in Haddenham, and I was trying to think of Headington because I was thinking of going to join the Headington Runners Club. But I spent, I swear to gosh, an hour in the car driving, when I was driving back, trying to think of the word Headington, yeah? So it's a place I know pretty well. It's locked into my brain and I just couldn't come up with the words. And I just thought, wow, have I got what Michael J. Fox has got? Have I got one of these degenerative brain diseases? And I think, God, I wouldn't be surprised if I had, you know. I just could not come up with that. And that's happening a lot recently. Could be a bit of lack of sleep. Or really, I'm literally losing my mind. Answers on a postcard. The back office show. So about your Oculus, Captain Diomedes saying, did you have a faulty cable too? The one with the breaking HDMI plug? I don't know. It seemed to work. I didn't have any problems with it so far. I did notice when I was fiddling with it that you can disconnect the HDMI cable from the glasses end. So is the fault on the glasses end or is it on the PC end? That would be interesting to know. This is quite a cute game, isn't it? This is like remember we were playing Grimlock, which is kind of a modernish version, and we had Dungeon Keeper, or is it Dungeon Master rather, on the Atari ST. Clearly same sort of game. Can I use keys? Ah, keys are good. Keys are good. Keys are good. Ooh, 7's are good. Just looking on the keyboard. Ah, yes, we have a turn key. Good. I want to be able to turn, you see. You don't just want to strafe all the time. Gives you an option. Oh, there you go. His Royal Majesty awaits you in the throne room. So Baz is saying there was a documentary on telly I saw that said dementia was caused by lack of sleep. I can believe it, but can you tell me one thing, Bazza? Is it possible to recover? Because I'm at that point in my life where I don't know if I can go on anymore. I think I might just have to retire. I tell you, we must march with whatever troops can be gathered locally. Isn't Eric... Oh, it's a different character. Isn't Eric mustering his white army? Have we lost all confidence in our own military capabilities? Eric is the finest commander in the kingdom, but he is a 5-day march from here. As long as we have our own magic, I really don't see where we need more than the defences we already have in place. Scotia is not an adversary to be taken lightly. Ah, Akshel, because of the threat from the Scotia, I now have an urgent need for the Ruby of Truth. Please retrieve it from Roland's estate in the Southland and return it to Gladstone. Here is a key to my private library. Among the books you will find a magic atlas that should be of assistance on your journey. Come by my office before you leave the keep. I will give you a writ that'll identify you as being on official business for His Highness. Good. The fault in the PCN, the plus 5 volt pin was prone to breaking off with the first production run. Oh, okay. I don't know what production run mine was. I'm guessing it's quite a late one, really. And Baz says, I can't remember if it said anything about that since I struggle with insomnia and I think I've got dementia. Maybe we've all... Going slightly mad. I'm going slightly mad. It finally happened. It finally happened. Oh yes, I'm slightly mad. Didn't you give me a map? Where the bloody hell's my map? Shh. Did you hear something? If Scotia does attack, they say we won't hear a thing. Quickly now, point out what you need. Well, I don't know what I need yet, so I'm going to leave you. This is good. It's got good music and stuff. I wonder if they did a CD version or a DVD version, you know, with sounds. Soundwave. Where's this friggin' map? Oops. I cast a magic missile. He's not wearing any... Look, he's not wearing any trousers on. He's the bravest fighter in the land. Charging around with Nerian loincloth. Okay, I'll get the friggin' writ. So at least we know where we need to go after we get the writ. Now, I did see a locked door when... No, bollocks. Did you forget something? Yes, I forget to leave you permanently. Captain Diomedes says, I wonder where all the VR headsets from the late 80s went. I would really love to have one of those on my Rift. So my Rift has a grandfather. Now, interestingly enough, I was looking in an old mag the other day, and I posted it on Twitter, but I think I might have deleted it because no one was interested. But basically, there was an Atari ST 3D glasses, and it was using the LCD shutter technology. So those must be the rarest of the rare to find one of those shutter glasses made for the Atari ST. And there was actually a CAD package that made, fuck's sake, use of it. I'm going to have to get a pen and paper out, guys, in a moment. Start mapping this manually if I can't get my bearings together. Ah, there's that lock. Key. Booyah! So what did it open? Hang on, where's the lock gone? That was a lock. So are one of these ways new? Ah, this is a library. A library! History of Gladstone. Yes, there we go. Is that our atlas? That's a great map. One of the best! So I'm going to walk around a bit, see if that starts mapping. Yes, indeedy. Levar Burton. The Levar Burton. Gordon's alive! Stereotech 3D glasses. Quite a few people had it at the Atari Club out back in the day. Oh, Stereotech 3D glasses. I want some. There were real 3D headsets. They needed special graphics card. Had a something 320 resolution with sub 20 FPS. Well, those arcade type machines, you know, the virtuality stuff, that was all from Amigas. Oh, it's you. The impending storm attracts all you would-be heroes. Now, I suppose you want your writ. Ta muchly. Yes, good. Got my writ. Got my writ, got my atlas, so all I need to do now is leave the keep and go and find the ruby. But what I'll do is just walk around, see these guys from time to time. I'll show you why I'm doing this, even though I'm not really that interested in what they're doing. I think he's a weapon vendor and the other guy was trying to sell you a potion. Because it's going to build the map on the automatic atlas, so it's worth doing while you're here. And let's see, there you go. See, Victor's arms, Nathaniel's herbs. Now, does this have any interesting thing? They must be fed by an artesian well. So you just hope VR is here to stay and won't die off like it did 30 years ago. Well, I don't know. None of us are watching the old 3D tellies, are we? It's a 3D TV. Think how much they must have invested in the whole infrastructure for 3D telly. And that just died instantly, didn't it? No one was even... well, I think people were slightly interested in it. So this was the library. But that was it. Once the sort of gimmick went away, all of the TV companies... I don't even know if you can buy a TV with that in there now. Okay, good. Right, so now I think we've mapped out the main area. I think, you see down here with the arrows, this door, that's where we need to go. So we need to go back on ourselves. That way, that way, that way, I want to say. That, yes, there we go. And I think that was the guard who was guarding it. I think he might have moved aside for us. And now we're out. So yeah, I've got no real, no real idea if VR is here to stay. This is, oh my word. You could really get lost in these textures. Fight. Oh, it's time to do some magic. Ouch. Booyah. That. Ah! Let's see if we can figure out how to fight things. Ah, there we go. Phew! That was pretty good. We smacked him right out there. So I was having a little bit of a play earlier with my motorcycle, and normally that starts up without hitch, but it didn't start today. So I ended up dismantling it all up, and I think its batteries died. So after being maybe 2 or 3 years, sneaky, sitting doing nothing, it's finally died. So that's kind of a sad thing for me, because I feel I didn't get much use out of that battery that time. However, I am interested in maybe replacing it with a whatchamacallit, lithium battery. I think that could have some benefits. So I'm going to be investigating. Yeah, this shirt's not as good as what I have. Investigating lithium battery technology. Because I was at a show not that long ago at CES, and there was a company there that sold car batteries, lithium car batteries, and oh, that's a switch right there. Oh, that's worth putting a rock down on. Oh. We ready for him? Yo, ready for this? Mace him. Uh-oh, I'm getting M'd in the A. Damn it! Woo! Rest in pepperoni, lead acid battery. Yeah, so lead acid battery is dead, unfortunately. It's one of those motorbike gel batteries. So I don't know, it might be recoverable, but I've never managed to do that. So yeah, Lands of Lore, I'm going to give that 3 thumbs up. I've got my t-shirt with the handprint on it, and there's a thumb on that. So 3 thumbs up. Lands of Lore, Thrones of Chaos was good. That's pretty much worth playing. Leisure Suit Larry, yeah, I do want to play that, but I think that it's one of those ones like Police Quest that's probably a bit too much effort for us right now in this heat. Ooh, Lemmings. Now we could have a bit of Lemmings. That's tempting. Let's. Oh, Load Runner. Do you remember that? That was awesome. Now, remember we played that last time. I enjoyed that. That was good. That's right. The back office merch. Hello, you. If you're wearing a back office high five, you can give me a high five chest bump at any of the expos that you see me at. That's the price promise. However, like all of my t-shirts, I'm making them myself, so they're going to be in limited run. So everything is always a limited run, and as soon as the run is done, normally the silkscreen I've made, I'm going to recycle it and use it for something else. So that design is just for you. So if you're lucky enough to get hold of one, which some people, if you look on Twitter, have, then well done. Right, I'm just going to have a little sip. Well, I'm looking for Nodes of Yesod, but I can't see a Nodes of Yesod there. Retro Tech Ralph. T-shirts, free ones, are normally kind of reserved for patrons, so I wouldn't really give one to someone who just subscribes, but you know, you can have one if you want. I'll find you one. But you got to remind me about it on Discord, and you probably have to send me a plain white T-shirt as payment for it. So at least I get. I'm not T-shirt short. Make it a medium so I can wear it. Yeah, Retro Tech Laugh. You meant Patreon? Yeah, you can do it. I might be a bit maybe more than the quid of $1 a month, but you know, I'll play it by ear. How about that? So let's have a look through this list. Sorry, Captain Diomedes. There's no Nodes of Yesod, but it does sound awesome. Anything with nodes. Is there the Sentinel? I've always wanted to play the Sentinel, and I'm looking for the Atari ST one. But I'm hoping there was a PC version, but it doesn't look like it's on here, because there's SE Secret not there, unless it's a the game, but I don't know. If I was making a list, would I put the games in? No, fortunately not. Although they have The Incredible Machine, and both of those, which are bloody brilliant games, aren't they? Brilliant games. Baz is saying Syndicate. He's always saying Syndicate. We tried it. It doesn't work properly. It's too fast in some places and way too slow in others. I do like Tyrion or Tyrion 2000. That's actually a cracking game. Wipeout I hear a lot about, but that's going to be so overrated. Christmas Lemmings demo. I think let's do a Lemmings, shall we? Come on then, we can't avoid it. Lemmings. Let's go Lemmings 3. We've got a whole mess of Lemmings here. Play the Halo demake for the Atari 2600. That looks awesome, doesn't it, that Halo? Which version of Halo is it supposed to be based on? Oh, there's a tiny bit of sound here. Play the next Shadow level. So you've got classic, shadow, and Egyptian. Ooh, there was a sound. Now once it starts, tell me if the music's the right volume. This looks... Whoa, look at these graphics. This is insane, isn't it? This looks amazing, doesn't it? I don't remember Lemmings looking like this. I only ever remember Lemmings looking like, well, Lemmings. But this would have been high res. But aren't you missing some things here? What's that one? Oh, did you see that? They're like picking up stuff. God, I'm really confused now. So what's that one? Walk? Can they jump out? Oh, these like... Weird. So you can get them to dig. Can't dig through metal. Drop into the acid. Yeah. Weird. This is so weird, isn't it? Bear with me, I am trying to suss this. It says it's classic, right? But this is definitely not classic. I'm struggling here to figure this out. This is like a puzzler. See, that's like a builder. And those are like digging blocks. So that guy's up now. Whoa. Okay. Have I lost the ability to dig now because the one who had the digging tools has all gone? I think it's game over. Weird. Yeah, I think you're right, Captain Diomedes. Maybe the dementia is finally taking hold. So the thing is, do we really want to make the same guy a blocker? How do you choose the digging? Pretty sure it was him who picked up all the blocks. Drop what you're carrying? No. Oh. Oh, so you can sort of turn them away. Right, fair enough. Now we nuke the level again. This is hard work. So maybe it was at this point or something they kind of decided that Lemmings needed to be different. Whew, okay. Here's a diggy one here. Nope. Ah! Escape's not cancelled, by the way. turn you around. So I'm going to wait here till the one with the dig appears. Where bloody hell did they go? Jeez. Come on. One of these will dig. No, not that one. Right click, by the way, cancels. Can I just choose the bastard? Right, dig. Come on, dig, dig. Oh, okay. This is almost. I think this is almost enough now, isn't it? I've had enough. Yeah. So in conclusion, Lemmings, whatever this is, Lemmings 3 looks alright, but it's just really annoying. I need to just. Yeah, I'll have a look at some point, see if there's any keys or something I've missed, but. I don't know. Annoying game. Fair fight. Hello to you. How's it going? How are you enjoying the heat? Lost in time. What is Maniac Mansion? It shows Day of the Tentacle things here. But I think it's just a point and click. Math Rescue. Ooh, this is more like it. Let's go straight into Math Rescue 3. I think we're gonna really get into this now. To adjust the emulated speed, use too late. Not shareware. Ooh. Nice to meet you. Pick your character. I'm gonna be this guy. Easy, I think. Mixed. Your butterfly friend Benny warned you that the Gruzzles would return, and sure enough, the very next day, California Highway Patrol officers of... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Don't wait for me to read it. Hey, Omar, how are you? Did I just... What? Okay, so I seem to be able to cast a magic fairy. The Gruzzles stole 2 numbers from each phone. If they stole the numbers from 6 phones, how many did they steal all together? Booyah. Bang. Wow, so you summon your sort of butterfly avatar which drops burning hot tar on them. A group of people rescued 18 numbers. If there were 2 people in the group, how many numbers did each person rescue on average? Captain Diomede says, I believe this is what a fever dream would look like. Hang on now, hang on, there's maths at stake here. I need to focus, I need to concentrate. Group of people rescued 18 numbers. If there were 2 people in the group, how many numbers did each rescue on the average? I don't know, 9? You found 6 pairs of socks on the street and 3 pairs hanging from a sewer grating. How many pairs of socks did you find? I'm going to go for 9. Boom. 2 times 2. Summon and destroy. This is supposed to be for ages 4 to 7. I tell you what, I'm having a lot of time having a focus on this. While you were out finding socks, the Gruzzles came to your house and stole some of yours. You used to have 11, but now you have 4. 7. Boom. 8 Gruzzles each stole 7 pairs of socks. How many pairs of socks were stolen altogether? Ah, this is so complicated, man. What's 7 times 8? It's 64 minus 8, isn't it? 56. Jeez. This is hard for my brain. No! Dang. Summon! The garbage truck cannot be defeated. Right, let's get the 4. Are you sure you don't want to collect the numbers in order from 0 through 9? You might find it rewarding. Well, okay. Well, how do I get back up then? Ooh. Zorja ate 9 snails on her worm muffin and 5 snails on her slime mold stew. 14. Nice. Come on, defeat them. I'll tell you what, this could help me, right? This could help me. This is MS-DOS, Omar. Yes, this is MS-DOS. And Axe Battler, hello. Alarmingly, I am actually enjoying this game. This is a bit like that, you know, brain training on the DS, but with a really weird storyline. Zorja caught 9 snails for her slime mold stew, but 2 crawled away. Boom. Groz brought Zorja 7 snails. She already had 3. How many did she have when Groz gave her more snails? Thought that was a trick question there. So I've got the key now, apparently. Groz began bringing Zorja 6 snails every day. How many snails did he bring her in 2 days? No, 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 no. I thought I had the right number in my head. That is the most annoying thing. Come on, summon, summon. Booyah. Yeah, Fairfax saying it looks like the Commander Keen engine. It does. But I mean, loads of stuff looked that, didn't it, that day? Zorja got tired of snails. She had 11 of them, but go to... How's she getting tired of them, though? They're not a pet. She's eating them. Wow, whoop. 15. Booyah. Let's do this. We're rocking now. We're rocking. Look at this, everybody. I'm mathing at a year 5. Or, sorry, not even a year 5, an age 5 level. That's where I am. Oh, that warp sound effect sounds a lot like kind of some noises you used to get on the BBC. Each day, 8 of Zorja's snails crawled away to freedom. How many crawled away in 5 days? So I'm going to do 5 times 5 is 25, and I'm going to then do another 25, 30, 35, 40. How about that? 40. Let's go for a 40. Yes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Booyah. Got you in the face. The graphics kind of remind me of Zool, the ninja of the nth dimension. But I'm sure the more worrying thing is how much I'm enjoying this game, right? I'm not even sure my kids would play this. 6 Gruzzles can eat 18 slime molds in a week. What is the average number of slime molds each Gruzzle eats in a week? Oh, hang on. 3? There's a little bit of you know, language processing involved in these questions too. The kid's mom was really mad. The kid's mom was really mad that her house was overrun with Gruzzles. Each of the 8 kids shooed away each Gruzzles. 64 Gruzzles? That's a lot of bloody Gruzzles, I can tell you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think I've got to go up. Booyah. Zorja found that a big banana slug could replace 9 snails. How many banana slugs would it take to replace 27 snails? Hang on a minute. One, what the hell's a banana slug? And what are you replacing it for? What's the purpose of this bloody... I thought they're pests. Why would you want to replace them? If you're in the... if you've got the ability to remove 27 snails, just remove them. Don't replace them with another thing. Right. Maybe I'm just trying to put off the fact that I can't work this out now. Hang on. So 9 times what is 27? 9 times 3? All those years of calculating have screwed me. Zorja found that the banana slug slime clogged her sinuses, so she gave away... What is she doing with these bloody slugs? Why do they clog her sinuses? Is she snorting them? So she gave away 8... This is like that book. What was it called that Ricky Gervais wrote? Flanimals. Is this a Flanimal adventure? Right. She gave 8 away to Groz. And gave 7 away to Escargato. So Escargato's obviously, he's even like snail themed in his name. He loves snails so much that it's his name. He's named himself after him. How many did she give away? I'm thinking 15. Eight times 7, which is 64 minus 8, which is 60 minus 4. 59, 58, 56. You can see how my brain works, by the way, when I'm doing maths, right? I'm just doing the coarse calculation and then have to start counting on my toes. I'm not going to blame that on dementia, though. I'm just going to blame that on me being not able to do math. Even though I've got an honours degree in software engineering where I scored full firsts in all my subjects, including maths, and I did A-level maths. So I can do maths, but I just can't do mental arithmetic. Because I'm mental. Whoa. 9. Boom. Why am I playing this? Right, I gotta stop playing this, guys. I'm trying to finish this first level, but it's getting increasingly more difficult for me. 56. I want to say 7. Oh, that was just pure like pattern recognition at that point. I didn't calculate that. That was just a fluke. How do we finish this bloody game? It's like I'm stuck here. There's a sum at the bottom, though. Did you see that thing? There's a sum. What's that about? Do I have to find those numbers? Maybe that's it. Seven? Ah, a door. Ah. Whew. That was intense. And that wasn't even a difficult mode. What's the bonus? 3. Oh, crap. 3 times what is 27? I give up. Oh, my watch just came on. That's it, I'm done. No. Right. So my review of that game is, if you want a game that's surprisingly and scarily addictive, that was Math Rescue 3. And it looks like, look, there's 4 here. Even though there's Math Rescue and Math Rescue 1, 2, 3. The original one's probably the thing that would have come on the cover disc as the shareware. So let's try this Master of Magic purely because it's say here published by Microprose, and they used to do some quite decent games. I'm just a bit curious about that. Have a quick look. Let's have a look. Quick look-see. It's thinking about it. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's there. Ooh. Oh, the mouse works nicely too. Master of Magic. I think if we're going to choose a wizard, we got to go with Merlin, don't we? The boss. What do I choose? Okay, I might have just chosen a couple of parameters that I know not what I choose. Hey, Floating Fat Man. Hello. Floating Fat Man, you'll just realise as well that loads of people have stopped watching this stream since I stopped playing the math game. So you missed all of the main action, which was the math game, apparently. Name the starting city. Glands. What are the keys? Oh, there are some keys. Okay. Research. Wall of stone. Surrounds your target city with a sturdy wall of stone. Yes, please. What is all this? What have I done? So I think this is your stats. Your gold, your magic, or hit points or something. Gold, food, and manor. But I don't get it. Says 126 GP, but then 1 gold. So I don't know if this is what this village is generating for you. Producing housing. Increases population growth rates. Units. Couple of dudes. Couple of stout dudes. There we go. Getting them out there. I wonder if this is a bit like a kind of a Civ game, really. Crap. Right, so there's a lot of that moving things around. Spells. Armies. I'm going to level with you guys. It's seeming a bit weak so far. I'm assuming hopefully my city's doing whatever the city needs to do while I'm fannying around here. Oh, sorry, lots in the chat. You missed a math game. Oh no, and Retrospect Ralph says it was intense. It was intense. It really had me hooked. If you had a really old motherboard that turned on but the video card gave no output, what would your first course of action be? Try a video card, a different video card in there, not use the onboard one. Frisbee it into the garage, yeah, that works too. But I want to do a retro build. Everything has power. I just don't get a picture of any old ISA card. Oh, okay. So you're not getting any picture. Sounds like a kaput motherboard to me. Anyway, this game sucks. I think we're not going to bother with this anymore. Yeah, try a different ISA slot. That definitely is worth trying. I don't think we're going to beat Math Rescue. That was pretty friggin' awesome. Megalomania by Sensible Software. Oh, there's some tweets here. Let's see some tweets. And oh, they're not tweets apparently. These are comments on YouTube videos. This is always like a oh, it's just something about my video I did about something called the RetroNet, which I made ages ago, and this was a video precursor to that I never released before I made the PCB and made the cases and all that fannying around. So yeah, I'm getting some interesting comments because some of the comments might not really know that I actually did finish that project. There's one saying there's a guy who does something similar. Yeah, there's lots of similar things. They've all popped up recently since starting that project. Right, pushover didn't work. That kind of sucked. I don't know if anybody in the chat remembers pushover, but you had like it used to be like a little ant, and it was sort of a domino tumbling game. That was quite fun. The Red Baron. Return to Zork. Ooh, how about some Rise of the Triad? Now the thing is, the first one was good, but I don't know what this other one was. Dark War. Should we try that? Because it might have been a remake or something. So, oh yeah, so Floating Fat Man says he does. See, it's not just me that remembers the ant running around pushing over the dominoes, but I think it was always like a weird branded game. Was it branded by Virgin or something? It had, or a banana company. It was one of those. Oh no. Right, new game. Problem with some of these games, you get confused with the controls because they don't always like mouse enabled, but the mouse is probably really lame how it's doing that. Right, left, right, forward, backwards. Ah, hang on. I think left is actually Q and E because this is strafe left. Boom, strafe right. Right, let's kind of go with that. There's a lot of keys here to do with aiming. I'm hoping we won't need those, but let's roll with it and see what happens. Taradino Cassat, Thigh Barrett, Doug Went, Lorelei Nee, Ian Paul Freely. Am I missing something in these names? Are these weird names? I'll just go with the first one anyway. They call me the cleaner. I'm on a freight train of death. I think I left the stove on. Dig my grave now. Well, it started off that one, so I'm guessing that's easy. Oh gosh, loads of stuff has zoomed up on the chat. Triad. Dog mode enabled. It was Colin Curley from the Quavers. Quavers. Who doesn't love Quavers? I love Quavers, and I love yeah, the mouse is really lame. The mouse, it's one of those ones where the mouse just doesn't work how you expect at all. Wow, that was a bit hard, wasn't it? Nice. No. I thought you could jump in this. Nice. I tell you what, it's really difficult to play this. I was kind of using the mouse just now, but I think I'm going to try to shift just to keys, otherwise I'm never going to get used to it properly. Nice. No! Dang, this is hard. Oh, look, you start right back at the beginning. For your sins. Oh, but you've got infinite ammo this gun. I don't think I'm making use of the infinite ammo. I think I'm getting shot somewhere. Who's shooting me? This guy. This guy. This dead guy. So Floating Fat Man, is this like... Is this a different Rise of the Triad? It looks like the same engine, everything. Dang. I don't think I've got the patience for too many more goes of this in me. Where'd that guy... There was a guy who sneaked up on me last time. There he is. Nice. Can you imagine how this was a tricky game? It's definitely harder than Doom. Just remembered something I saw here. I just thought that maybe the joypad I've got plugged in would work, but I think DOSBox will need a bit of configuring to sort of work with their peripherals, your peripherins. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look at my health! Look at my health! That's why I'm dying. Oh, look, these are health foods, healthy foods. Let's collect all those. Jump, jump! Damn it! There we go. So weird not being able to play the mouse, nor being able to bloody look up without pushing page up. Page up and page down, by the way. I look up and down if you fancy playing this. Again, look, I'm down to one. Whoa! Right. That's crazy. It's a fair fact saying this was the first LAN party game you ever played. Really? I'm trying to think what LAN party game I would have played. I think it was Diablo, to be honest. Original Diablo or Shogo. It was that sort of era. It was definitely that sort of era. Age of Empires. All the games really that won't be on here really. There's definitely not a Shogo. Age of Empires might be though. Age of Empires. Nah. Nah. Oh, Warcraft 2 is cracking. I'm pretty sure I don't have it, but I don't think it was abandonware enough. No, actually, there we go. Warcraft 2 is there. Oh, let's have a... Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. I used to play this back in the day. For shizzles. Oh, cracked by hybrid. You naughty boys. Oh, DOS4GW. Now you're talking. Blizzard. Just having a look on the old Twitters again. Someone says to me, get ready for Armageddon. Armageddon. Armageddon is a happening. Oh, look at this. Let's do it. I always played the orcs, by the way. I don't think I ever played the human campaign ever. I was working on the car a bit earlier as well, the motorboat. My face is covered in... I was sanding a bit of a wing, you know, when you get a bit of a rust spot on a wing. I was like, let's see if we can sort this out. And there's a hole through it, so I have to get out the resins and the filler and all that jazz. Zhug zhug! Look at the scrolling. It's doing something crazy though. It's like turbo scrolling. So these guys, if I recall, peons, what do they do? What do you get them to do? Yeah, wood. More peons. Is that, what's that? Pig farm. I can't even remember if you have to set them to actually collect stuff. No. Zug zug. A gold mine. So there we go. We send one to get gold. There's a Warcraft movie actually that I caught on Netflix or something like that, and it looks good. I might want to try that. Oh. Now I always like this. If you keep clicking on them, anyway, if you keep poking them, eventually they go, "Stop poking me." Right, once I get a new peon though, I'm going to have to actually set him to build barracks or something if I can on this map. Nice. StarCraft 1 was better. Yeah, well StarCraft was better. StarCraft though was amazing, wasn't it? I love that. I love how StarCraft 2 is just so faithful to the original game. Yes. But these graphics would have been like great back in the day, wouldn't they? So what can you build? Build basic structure. Farm, a barracks, or a great hall. Barracks, please. And we can build another peon. Oh, got to build farms. So we've actually revealed the whole map anyway. Guess this is just a resource gathering map. So Fairfight saying he gave up on Warcraft after 3. Now tell me, what was the... I can't remember what the original Warcraft was. I mean, if this is Warcraft 2... what was the original Warcraft? Because StarCraft, I think, must have come after this, because StarCraft was way better. And then StarCraft 2 was like a quantum leap. But then I think the whole Warcraft thing went off onto one of those multiplayer online world type things that I'm sure a lot of my friends back in university days were playing that. There we go. Work complete. We're going to need a farm, boyo. Not enough food. This is an interesting way that this thing works, doesn't it? It's nice and simple, isn't it? So that your user count, your monster count is totally determined by your farms. And I guess if you click on your farm, I'm wondering how many people your farm allows. Basically, I don't see a food score at the top of the screen. So food isn't like a continuous thing. It's just like building shelters. Camel. Oh, you finished. Not enough gold. I think that would be wise to just get another farm going on. And then maybe one more peon for gold. Dang. Come on. Come on. So it says not enough gold, mine more gold. But we've got 100 gold. Oh, it's 400 gold it needs. This may take some time. So 3 started to take the game seriously. Too seriously. And it became the World of Warcraft, the MMO, which is still running. So Floating Fat Man. Did you ever play the World of Warcraft, or was that just a bit too much for you? So a grunt is 600 gold. That's a lot of gold. We're going to need more gold, people. This scrolling is insane. I suppose though sometimes on these games you used to be able to change the scrolling speeds. Let's just get those down. They're still pretty insane. Probably doable now. Yeah, there's no consistency with scrolling. I wonder what determined that. It was interesting. You know, they must have had doing something a bit tricky with the scrolling using hardware interrupts or something, but definitely didn't quite work out. So, Watch75 says, I still play World of Warcraft. It won't let me go because you loves it, sir. Omar saying, the best channel. Always the best channel. Axe Spatler saying, I didn't play World of Warcraft or buy a smartphone because I knew they would be too addictive. I think you could be right there, and you made the right decision on that one. I was in the beta. Phone fan says, I was in the beta for World of Warcraft. Then I played it for a few months and switched over to City of Heroes, which I played for 7 years. Wow, that's a long time. So what happens when they close down one of those games? It's like, did you ever feel that you invested all of this time and energy into it for nothing? Or do you feel that, you know, you had your entertainment whilst you could? It was worth doing. Oh, there's something over there though. Let's go send our posse over there.
Your command, Master.
Let's get these guys. Come on. Come. guessing, am I maybe as a mission thing? It would be to possibly take that. I mean, how do we find out what even the mission objectives are? Oh, scenario objectives. Build 4 farms and build a barrack. Oh, amazing. I was literally just one thang from it. One more farm and we're done. Jug jug. So Floating Fat Man saying the Windows version of Warcraft 2 scrolls a bit better. That makes a lot of sense, I guess, so it's a bit more optimized. Star Trek Online is the best MMO. So Floating Fat Man says a lot of people got very upset. We tried to save the game, but NCSoft refused to even consider selling the IP to another company, despite the actual devs making an offer. That's weird, isn't it? They'd rather just let it go to hell. Did they make any other game then? Was it potentially going to compete with one of their other games that they wanted to promote? Woohoo! Victory! Outcome victory! Rescue Zul'jin. Return him to the Circle of Power. Okay, let's just have another little go. Jug jug. Oh, not enough farms. Farm. Guessing we've started here with so many resources on the screen that you're really kind of stuck now, because you don't have enough technically probably to feed these guys which are there, so until you build up you're gonna be screwed. JJXB 2004, yes, an eventful day all round. So Floating Fat Man says they do a few other MMOs, but they were effectively pulling out of the US market. The game was in profit, but they still killed it. It's weird, isn't it? That's a weird behaviour. Another farm? Not enough gold? Oh. Come on then. Get on the gold. Oh, and we can't even build more guys till that happens, so let's do some investigating. So I think we're pretty safe on this map, are we? Oh no. Always look for back doors. Last thing you want is a enemy penetrating your rear defences. So Floating Fat Man saying all MMOs are dying though. But when you say refusing to sell, maybe they wanted to use some of the assets of the IP, like the graphics or something, for something else, and they just... that could have been their main reasons for not wanting to do it. Right, so it looks like this is our primary pinch point here. Just put those guys there for a sec while we do some housekeeping. More peons, please. That mouse scroll now hardly works. The sort of edge scroll, mouse scroll doesn't work at all anymore now, the push. The keys are super slow, so whatever's happened, now that we've got a few extra characters on the screen, it doesn't like it. It's so weird how it seems so difficult for people to emulate other CPUs. Come on, scroll up. Nice. Are these our guys then? I'm hoping they are. Prisoners! If this wall's a boshing, don't come a knocking. More. Nice.
Ready to work.
Seems like you can't quite get all of them. So let's do this. Let's find our sickened ones. Great. Oh, look at that AI. Go back to the base. Phew. Right, that's something we've got used to, hasn't it? Having half decent AI in games. So I'm going to send these back as kind of defenders. Defenders of the earth. Any more for any more? Nah, we've got some healthy ones. Everyone selected now? Yeah, that seems to be your maximum amount you can select at once. Dabber. How about some Dawn of War? Tell me what Dawn of War is then. I'll play Dawn of War after this level, whatever the outcome of this level. Which we should bloody check what the objectives were. Oh. One of these might be Zulin. Oh well, whatever. We've rescued somebody. Oh, we've got ranged attacks now. Nice. Warhammer 40k Dawn of War. Is that an old game then? I'm guessing it must be. If I ever get my Xbox 360 out again, I'm going to be playing some Gears of War. That was a good game. And also, I seem to have quite a lot of Mass Effect games I've not played. And even some on the Wii U. I kind of feel maybe I should invest some time playing that too. Because there's always a big thing about the Mass Effect games. It must be a good game. Resources. Circle of Power. Grunt, 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 grunt. Is it this one? Are any of these, any of the right guy? See, that doesn't make a sound when I go on it. Oh, bollocks. Okay, let's drive him over. So Fair Fight's saying I've got Gears of War on my Xbox One, 1 to 4, I think. When you say 1 to 4, was there more than one Gears of War game, or are you talking about Mass Effect here? So Captain Diomede saying real-time strategy game set in the Warhammer 40k universe. Really good games. Captain Apollo Diomede Diamond. Oh, so that's where you're getting your name from. And Axe Battler is helping me sing the Defenders of the Earth tune, of course. Now tell me again, what was this game? Sorry, I missed it. It's off my chat list now. But tell me, what's the name of that game that you want me to try, the Warhammer one? Victory. Right, we're done with this. This is good. I could get back into this, but I'm not going to. Good game though, all round. If you're considering it, I would say play. Hello, Murto. I would say have a go at this. This is actually really good fun. If there is a Windows version where you can up the screen resolution and the like, then yeah, go for that too. Exit program. It all works. So let's have a look for this Warhammer game. Warhammer. gonna have a look. See, what was it called? What was it called? Dawn of War. So that way I'll have a look for Dawn of War, but it might just be not abandon aware enough. These tend to be games that people have put up, reckoning that nobody's really that interested in them. It's more of a historical game at this point. Nobody's making money of these. I'd rather see them being played, which I think is quite nice, isn't it? Dogfight by Vector Graphics. Let's see what. Let's have a look at this. Another Microprose game. Captain Diomedes saying it's definitely not abandonware. I don't think any of the Warhammer stuff is abandonware. Dawn of War is... oh. This looks cool, doesn't it? High. Yeah, I'm going to run everything with high. Normal. I don't know if graduated is good or not now. Calibrate joystick. Well, I don't seem to have a joystick, so I guess we're not doing that. What if? Player versus computer. No, free flight. Let's see the options. So you have a Sopwith Camel, Fokker DR1, a Supermarine Spitfire, a BF-109, an F-86, a MiG-15, an F-4, MiG-21, F-16, MiG-23, Sea Harrier, and the Mirage. These last few are quite contemporary, really. Let's go for the Mirage, though. Seemingly the best here. Smooth. Woohoo, boy! Where's my altitude? Guessing that's the altitude on the right. Although, yeah, no, it's not. That's just airspeed, I think. Altitude is on your left. Try some function keys because they always. Oh, look at that! Didn't you used to love that back in the day when you used to see all this thing? Because it's like, whoa, these graphics are insane-o. Remember when 32 megabytes of graphics were high-end? I remember when half a megabyte of graphics was super high-end. What's the inverse tacti view from America? That's a weird one, isn't it? So is there a landing gear? G? Yes, we have landing gears. Let's do this. We're going into land. Airspeed? Yep, we have airspeed control. We're doing this. 400 feet. 400 feet. No, we're not. That isn't. Where is our bloody altimeter? Hang on. Altimeter. The altimeter's not even working on that screen. Look, the altimeter's not doing anything. I still think the thing on the the thing on the right is definitely our altitude. No. Okay, one more. I'm kind of annoyed that it doesn't start off on the ground. I don't like that you're. You know, you're flying, you're in the air. I like the full experience. I used to play Combat Flight Simulator a lot. So let's see if we can land this old boy, this old girl. I like how it doesn't even give you your altitude on your other views though. Only on the front view. That's all you deserve. Here we go. Right, let's keep it here for a second while I lead some comments. We are losing altitude though. You're alright now. Oh, there's a lot here. I've got Gears of War 4 on my shelf here. The rest were digital keys. Dawn of War is a Windows game. What did you just fucking say to me? Says JJXB 2004. Remember when 32 megs? I just answered that one. Deus Ex Mankind Divided took up 5.5 gigs of VRAM on my rig. Whoa. It's a good game though, wasn't it? Actually, I might play a little bit of that. Bollocks. So this game's probably not a landing enabled game here, but let's try one more. I've got to probably go and do some things. It's nearly 7 o'clock. Gosh, is it nearly 7 o'clock? I've got to be somewhere at 7 o'clock. So I'm definitely going to go now. Oops. Wow. Time flies when you're playing games, doesn't it? I enjoyed that. So thank you so much for joining my stream. I've got to go have a quick shower and get out of the house ASAP. Wowie. I'm going to be boogieing the night away. So hopefully you're not sweating too much and you're going to have a nice cold lolly and relax in front of the telly or sit in the garden eating a hamburger. See you soon. Watch my video tomorrow. Watch my video today. Hopefully you enjoy it. Speak to you soon as ever.